I'm Mitford Pottery, and this video is our second gas kiln opening. So we'll get the camera pointed at the kiln and we'll open it and we'll see what we got. Right, let's open this up. So we're a bit warm, but we'll see what we've got. So we'll start. We have a bit of soot in the top. So that's just a red bowl. And this is the first of a two-parter. So that's a bowl, winter wood and white. So we'll put that to one side because we've got another part of that in a second. Right, we'll get our first shelf out of the way. Right, oh, there's the second part of our bowl, and I'm going to try not to drop anything this week. So that's come out pretty good. Does it fit? It does. It just fits. So it's a two. It doesn't quite fit now. Must have warped a little bit. That's come out alright. What else we've got? More winter wood, which is pretty good glaze by the looks of it. So clear winter wood, big mug. And another two-parter. It's a lid for our teapot. There. Now this is just this hard. What did this have on again? This was two blues, and I think it's just the atmosphere that hasn't brought some of the blues out. And then we got complicated piece we did a while ago, which is all thrown in one piece. So it's all one piece of clay, which has come out quite good with this graffito on the top. Come out pretty good, that. Right, get rid of some of these bits. Right, next shelf. Can't get to the cones yet. Right, ooh, lots on this one. Right, now this is, oh, that's kind of quite nice. This is another micro glaze, but I don't think it had the particles in it. It's come out nice. Two-tone. I think we had a couple dipped in that. So we've got them. I see, I don't think it's come out the way I was expecting. If you can see on that bit of the handle, that's what it's supposed to look like. But I think it's designed more for electric kiln than a. It's a nice colour. What else we've got? Another winter wood, like a goblet type shape, just clear winter wood. It's nice. What we've got? Some of our Hsinchuen So we've got 3 of them here. So we've got that one. We got that one. That one's got a few pits in it. And we got that one. So they're all. That's more of a jug type. And they're not too bad. One of our other glazes is our yellow, and that's come out pretty good. So that's our yellow. And white inside, that's come out, it's got a good finish on it, that one. Very good. That's that shelf done. Oh, there's one more piece on this shelf. It's a very small cup. Made by a little friend of mine. Little pinch pot. What we've got over this side? We've got another yellow. It's like a bottle. Got a bit of ash in it, that one. A few flecks. It's alright. What else we've got? Another winter wood. Now this one, interesting. So it's that colour on that side, but it's got a different colour on the other side. That's because it was next to that. So it gets the blue off there. Which is sort of one of the drawbacks with reduction firing. Right, can we get this out? Right, oh, we can see our cones now, which, so that's your cone 6. And it was just starting to go. That's your cone 7. But the thermometer itself was quite high, so we'll call it quits. What else we've got? We'll do. So we've got our lid for our teapot. And we've got our teapot. Which doesn't quite fit. So the glaze is, and it shrank a little bit, so, and it's a totally different colour. That's the same glaze, that is. Totally different colour. We'll test the pouring capabilities of it later. What else have we got in the bottom here? Got a little jug. Or vase with handle. That's come out quite nice. Bit purple on the top of that one. And a big bowl. Let's see what our bowls come out like. So that's Hsinchuen white and bare clear with texture. That's quite nice. It's got a nice sheen on it. It's come out good. What we've got another little beaker, which is our chun. Nice and shiny, not bad. Good finish on that. Couple of mugs, again winter wood. We did a lot of winter wood in this one. So mug, swirly mug, white inside, rope handle. Come out very nice, that one. Last mug, again winter wood, white with a dribble of winter wood, twisted handle, come out very nice. And the last piece is my attempt at a rose. So there you go. So there's a ceramic rose in red, and it's got a hole in the bottom so you can put it on a spike in the garden or wherever. Alright, and that's it. Okay, so a more in-depth critique of our gas kiln. So we'll start with our winter wood. This is our two-sided vase, beaker, cup, whatever you want to call it. So this was next to something else, so you can sort of see where the colour changes. So that's perfectly halved. The winter wood's very good. Not quite full cone temperature, so not quite as shiny as I think it would be. Bit of a sort of soft sheen finish to it. Very nice. So that's that one. We have that one. So this was lowered down in the kiln, and it's, I say, more of a matte finish. That's a clear inside, winter wood, sort of a goblet shape. Came out very nice. We had a couple of swirly type mugs, so that's a swirly mug in winter wood. That's got a white inside with four strand handle, like rope. Very nice, come out really good. Another mug inside, white, winter wood, twisted rope handle. Same as the other one, but more twisted. Same 4 strands. Swirl on the base. All come out very nice. A very large mug, so that I'll compare it to the other one. So that's a normal 500 gram ball of clay mug. That was about 700 or 800 grams, so it's a fair bit bigger. And clear inside, and let's say more of a matte finish, but a very good finish, good handle, good attachments, good. Then our last winter wood is that bowl. Well, I tried a split rim to finish it. As you can see, I had lots of rope handles spare, so that's white inside, winter wood outside. Now that, it did fit, but it doesn't fit quite as snugly as I would like after the firing. Tolerances are a bit, that's finished inside like that. That's that. What else we got? We'll go on to another micro glaze. This is called Enchanted Forest, I think. Is it Enchanted Forest or Astro something? It's supposed to be black with lots of green and blue sort of speckles. Now I think it needed a double dip to get more of the parts on it. As you can see in there, you can see some of the particles in there on the bottom of the handle. It's a good finish. It's a decent cup, so we've got that one. We have that one, and this one's got a white inside. Now this one was next to another glaze, a green glaze. So we have a green flash on that side of it, which is quite nice actually. Good finish, no marks really. So that one went well. We have another one. So this one's an expanded form. So you hit the pot. You've probably seen it in one of the recent videos where I was making this. So you hit it with a paddle, push it from the inside out to expand it, and again, very solid, good finish, but not quite the effect I was after. More work needed, so I'll probably have to double dip them ones. Now, as you can see, I'm sure our teapot, which is there, that is the same glaze, believe it or not. As far as I can remember it is anyway. And that was in a different part of the kiln. To the cups and to its lid, which is a totally different colour. It was literally 4 inches away on a different shelf. Unfortunately, the lid don't fit properly. It's a bit tight. I think there's a little bead of glaze on there which we might be able to grind off to get it to fit better. It's just like a millimetre out. But we have done the pour test, and it is an extremely good pouring teapot. It's the best I've ever made. It's just a shame the lid doesn't fit. What else we've got to critique? We have a large bowl, so a white inside, and it has Hsinchuen there and there with chattered bare clear in the middle to give it some texture. It's a really nice finish actually. Come out really well. Large bowl. Moving on, more green. Saying that we're doing the green ones. Hsinchuen mug. White. A few pinholes in this because we had some particles in the kiln where the burners blow in, and I think that's affected a couple of pieces. Not too bad, it's still functional as that one is. As you can see, it's a bit like a moonscape on there, but it's a good finish, it's good glaze. It'll go down as a second, I think. Got that one. Got a little like beaker with carved into the clear. That's got a really good interesting finish on that one. And this one's sort of a jug type or vase with a handle, and this one has a little detail on one side and white inside, and a good finish on the base on this one as well, which is quite hard to get that crisp circle. Quite pleased with the finish on them ones. Moving on, this is a sort of bud vase with a handle, or you can put oil in, whatever you like when you're cooking. And this is Jon Perry's red, which does tend to go blue / purple. Got a bit of a purple flush on it, but again, nice finish, good solid glaze. What we've got, a little dish. This is a bought glaze, this red, because reds is quite hard to get. We think that's white, but we think we've got some soot in the firing which went on that because this was right at the top of the kiln, and I think the red it needs a better dip to get the red, so it's a bit light, could do a bit stronger. And as I say, it didn't quite get, although this thermometer was reading sort of like 1250. The cone hadn't dropped, so I'm thinking they would probably be slightly better if we'd waited a bit longer, because there's a red off a higher firing and it does go more shiny. So might try and put some of them in as a second firing, see if we get a difference. Again, bought glazes. This is a Lungo blue, and just using it to see what it was like on this clay really. Good finish, white inside. A similar bowl, white, and this had two different blues on it. It has the Lungo blue and my floating blue poured on the top, so you get a slightly graded effect. Quite nice. Next, our throwing challenge we had a while ago. Now this is a double walled sort of vase really, so it's all thrown in one piece. So all of this in here, it's all carved out, joined together, all done in one, which I'm sure was in a video, and it came out pretty good. Again, good finish on them, and it was just clear, and we had blue slip and we carved into it, and then we clay glazed the whole lot. Come out pretty good, pretty good. Quite happy with that. Last but not least, our yellow. So this was that little bottle I've tried. It's got carved features in it, and this is similar. This was on the edge of the where the burners were, and we think it got attacked by some of the particles that was getting blown into the kiln. So there's a tiny bit there, and a few pinholes on the top where the dust's hit it. Still perfectly usable. Shame, just because if it hadn't have been, it would have been finished like this. This is our yellow mug, white inside, and this has a, that's what the yellow should be finished like if it doesn't get attacked by soot. Nice and shiny, really good finish on it. Very nice, nice weight. That is it. So that's it for this video and our gas kiln firing number 2. So more in the future hopefully. So hope you've liked the video. As always, comments are welcome, and if you want to buy anything, drop us a line. We shall come to some arrangement. Also like, subscribe, comment, and I shall catch you later in another video. Thank you very much.